cogs are turning in Ariana's brain, like math numbers flying across her head. I feel like one of us is missing the point of fight pits, but it was my understanding that usually bets were placed, and that's how we made money.
And more bets will be placed at the fight club when people hear about this.
Yeah, but if we won, that makes our odds worse. We make less money from winning. I mean, I guess if we throw the next match and bet on the opposition, I guess.
Look, can we have Lilia's name tied to illegal gambling?
Yeah, people love that shit in Terrebonne.
Yeah, actually, good point. Oh, look, what's done is done. Let's focus on the present.
Yeah, so, yeah, O'Malley's officially, running. He's sort of gone off.
Wait, Vigor just like, having gone completely unnoticed, Vigor reaches behind him and pulls out Clinton. He's also running.
Hi, Ariana. Hi.
I didn't realize O'Malley was going to be running, but I went and got a...
No, that's good. Davros wanted a third candidate to, cut O'Malley's any potential vote. He could have gotten some. Oh, yeah, he's very underdog. Yeah, he's real pathetic. That'll work great.
Hi.
Yeah.
Still, I have I think mine, Ariana says, like, just pulling Lilia up in an identical manner to Vigor pulling Clinton up. I still think mine's going to be our best bet.
Well, yeah, but it's Clinton. He's a real go-getter wordsmith, and
yeah,
maybe he'll we'll take you to Davros later on, and we'll get you started as the third party in this dog and pony show.
Yeah, Clinton and Lily are just kind of looking at each other, and it's like, so you're who I'm up against? Yeah.
It's like holding two Furbies in front of each other.
He says, well, may the best candidate get the votes.
Oh no, are these two going to fall in love? Are they going to become a couple?
And Lilia just looks at him like, yeah. If you're a wordsmith, I mean, yeah.
Ariana's just sort of entrance to Vigor. After this, we should make them fight. That would be funny.
A little bit cruel as well.
You literally run a fight club.
Yeah, but we fight other people who are willing to fight.
They could be, if either of us said, hey, I'd be really impressed if you beat them up. They'd both be so willing.
Well, I guess we'll find out. But let's get the interview out of the way. Clinton, you're not... this isn't your interview. We'll, get you sorted later.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna go work on some speeches. Bye, Vigor.
No, hang on. Wait, before you go anywhere, I'm not... This is a dangerous city, and you're annoying and likely to get into trouble, so...
What?
Sorry, it's just the truth.
You're gonna call him stupid, not just annoying.
This is a dangerous town. You're new here. And Vigor's trying to word this in a way where it doesn't seem totally insane. He's making him run for mayor. So, you know what? How about you come to the interview and you don't say a word. You just watch or listen or sit in the waiting room and drink coffee.
All right.
Yeah, and just don't go out on the town where you could get lost.
Right. Yeah, I'll get a look around, with you around, and see the buildings. Let's go.
Great.
All right, so you all head off on your merry way to the weekly wishbone.
Yep.
When you get there, someone notices you and says, "Oh, you must be the Lilia campaign, correct?"
Mostly.
Yeah, that's us.
Yeah. We know about your interview. Come follow us.
Yeah, we follow.
Mhm.
Yeah. And they sit down. There's there's one person sitting at the desk, and the person who leads you in, he stands by them and pulls out a piece of paper and just says, "All right, so which one of you is Lilia?" Uh, me. I'm Lilia. Hi. So, what made you decide to run for an office that does not yet exist?
And yeah, Ariana sort of, like Ariana is probably gonna basically be like either just outright answering or whispering answers into
Right.
Lilia's ear for all of this. And so basically, well, Terrebone was a lot of bullshit was going on in Terrebone, and people were really being kept down, and I just felt like it was really time that we, the people of Terrebone, need to rise up and take control of our own city and put the Terrebone spirit in charge.
Right.
Terreboners rise up.
Yeah, and actually, you can look at us. We have a history of making boners rise up.
Not us, just you. I'm not here.
Yeah.
Vigor just leans forward and says, "Don't print that part."
Let's see. Yeah, he looks at his form. Just looks down. Right. So, where are you from? Born and raised, or born and raised in Terrebonne? You an immigrant? What's going on there?
I actually don't even know where Lilia's from.
All right. Lilia's like, well, I'm from up north.
Actually, Ariana stops her. Suppose really we don't know where you were born, do we?
I guess not.
Yeah, but see, that gets to the point that it doesn't matter where, Lilia was born. What matters is where she is now, Terrebonne.
Right.
There have been a lot of other, everyone's trying to take control of this, really crush the Terrebonne spirit. Bunch of fat rats with, see, playing to
Damn.
the opponent.
Mm.
They're trying to gain power for selfish, trying to take everything for themselves, trying to stomp down people, and we're saying we're not about that. That's not the Terrebonne spirit. The Terrebonne isn't a city about being rich. It's a city about, sure, why not? And that's what Lilia here is about. Sure, why not Lilia? Why not have Lilia for mayor?
Right. Yeah, he looks down. How do you address the rumors about you not actually being a half-orc? We've heard rumors that you are, in fact, a zombie.
Those don't
Lilia
sound mutually
looks at you.
exclusive to me.
Sounds kind of racist as well, if you ask me.
Well, yeah, they're not mutually exclusive.
Those are two different rumors. Why are you trying to distract from the questions at hand?
Well, we wouldn't be doing our job if we weren't throwing you a couple curveballs now, were we? What did you think? We're not a We're not a puff piece organization, ma'am.
Because it's
Exactly.
like as he leaps for a pot copy of the Weekly Wishbone that's just about gardening. Rooftop gardens, yay or nay?
Sweet, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Wow.
I just muted my mic because I was typing.
What were you typing? What are you typing?
He has been kind of left out of this scene, so there's not really much for him to do right now.
Yeah.
Sweet, you should check things.
Check what things?
God damn it.
Oh yeah.
You know-
Oh yeah. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
The fact is, there's going to be a mayor of Terrebonne. Other people, other parties are trying to crush the Terrebonne spirit, bring an
actually, no.
un-Terrebonian.
O'Malley, yeah, no, yes.
O'Malley isn't in this scene.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, never mind. All right. So yeah, he looks.
Wow.
Yeah, he
This
looks
isn't
at
the
you and
debate.
goes over and says, Well, we got news from an informant. That Lilia here, was involved in an altercation involving an elf that got involving a group of people, some sort of therapy group that led into a riot that spilled out a few weeks ago.
Yes, you see, that very fight was part of what inspired Lilia to feel the need to represent the good people of Terrebonne as mayor of this good city. You see, that riot was started by a certain rat, O'Malley, and that rat, who hates the people of
Wow.
Terrebonne and loves himself, this rat who murders and eats innocent people,
Whoa,
has
holy
decided
shit.
to,
Holy shit.
or so the rumors say. Ariana
There you
adds
go,
as an
covered for
aside.
libel of
Yeah,
accusations
exactly.
of murder.
According to rumor, murders and eats people, has been trying to spread his malice, his control to the entire city. He is running his own mayoral campaign. This rat is trying to, after disrupting the citizens of Terrebonne, consume them all to feed his own wealth. He's used his resources trying to bleed the people dry to pay for his exorbitant, costs. There's a word I'm looking for. Why can't Ariana's not literate? Shit, it's writing to me.
What's the exorbitant
Where
costs?
like the corruption thing he's doing, where like the people he's giving positions to people who help him instead of qualified. Nepotism.
Nepotism.
Yeah. Nepotistic. Is that even a word, nepotistic?
It can, they don't have spell checking these days. You're not gonna get red
Now,
bars
we've
on it.
also heard that she has ties, this campaign has ties to the notorious Renshaks.
Ariana sort of, shrugs her arms and says that's ridiculous on a number of levels. Lilia here has had beef in the past with Renshak, issues that have been dealt with, but
Part of the gang war, then.
something of the sort.
We've heard of
Lilia's
We've been told of an
family.
incident, an altercation in Custer.
Renshak's
Exactly.
Vigor jumps
Lilia's-
in. Wait, Vigor
Oh,
jumps in.
yeah.
Renshak's made an attempt on her brother's life. Why would she ever run under his banner?
Maybe you're unscrupulous.
As a matter of fact, Ariana says, now, as for allegations of ties to certain organizations, we neither confirm or deny. However, we will say with Lilia's intervention. Haven't seen Renshak in a while, but things have been getting better in the city.
Right. Well, one more rumor to address, or allegations. We've heard tell that Lilia is on the run, on the lam, from a powerful casino in Marion.
Actually, at that, Ariana does like stop and pause. What's on the run?
Well, you're part of we've been told that she had some connection to a robbery from an establishment she used to work at.
Ariana, like, sort of makes a face at this and says, frankly, this just sounds like, completely fabricated accusations, people trying to get a valuable team member back by any means necessary. And frankly, it's laughable that they think they could, Lilia's a star and going to be mayor of Terrorbone. What's some podunk little casino all the way in Marion think they can keep a superstar like that as a dancer? It just shows how desperate people are for Lilia.
There are people in the scrap heap who are chanting Lilia's name.
Now then.
Is Marion Confederate?
Yes.
Frankly, it wouldn't surprise me, not to name names, but Marion is, of course, another Confederate city, and Confederate law enforcement has certainly had an increased presence in Terrebonne over time. We've always been fine taking care of ourselves, and all of a sudden, claims from Marion about some completely fabricated robbery from some little casino are enough to try and disrupt our own Terrebonian
But you acknowledge
elections?
that she was a dancer at that casino that got robbed.
For a time.
And I'm looking at your features.
Or actually, you know what? No, you know what? Actually,
What?
I take that back. Actually, we're gonna say neither confirming nor denying, just pointing out how desperate places are for Lilia.
Well, what about you? You've been talking on her behalf all this time. You've got notice certain features.
Well, okay. I guess some of this is clearly Ariana, but at least some of this is like Ariana whispering to Lilia to.
All right, and you match a description. You perfectly match a description of someone else who supposedly worked alongside her. Perhaps you had something to do with this robbery of the dungeon as well.
All right, Ariana does like cutting motion, neck the like. Okay, no, stop. Motions to Vigor to like close the door.
Yeah, Vigor walks over and closes the door.
Okay, stop the interview.
Stop the interview?
I'm not here. We're not discussing me. This is Lilia.
Weren't prepared for an actual interview. Did you just want a puff piece?
This isn't a negotiation. I'm not here. This is an interview with Lilia.
Alright, he looks at his associate who was standing there, who looks back at him.
Vigor is standing in front of the door, by the way, that he just closed, kind of arms crossed.
An interview with Lilia, of course. Very well.
Yeah. Do you want that to be like a charisma roll? That felt kind of
Yeah, roll charisma. Roll charisma.
Okay. Could Vigor give Oh, it's just This is look at that.
+1.
Oh well. Didn't matter much anyways.
I'm just being the angry man on the door.
Right. they're looking at. Well, fine. I suppose we won't ask any more questions about you, but everything is going on record. But, sure, for the remainder of the interview, we'll stick to...
No,
campaign.
Ariana's eyes sort of narrow a bit at that and says, and no, I think we could come to a bit more of an agreement. And, says, now, and then, looking to Vigor a bit. Actually, how much does Vigor have on him right now?
I have 98 coin. I also have gauntlets that can punch air.
Yeah. Ariana does, sort of look to Vigor and say, now, I may have struck the wrong tone, and I want to be reasonable here, and I recognize that this newspaper is a business, and, the more material you have for an interview, the more readership you have, the more money you make. I'm sure that, and, perhaps your pay may even improve. I'm sure we can compensate you for leaving out certain moments.
He looks to his associate, who looks at him and smirks. Just says, how deep are your pockets?
This isn't a government, but a government bribe is 50 coin. 50 minus charisma coin, rather.
Yeah, he looks at you and says, "Lady, if your pockets don't run into the triple digits, you don't got a chance of buying us off."
Okay, well, a compelling bribe is 80 minus charisma.
Well, there might be a reason why this bribe won't work if you can.
Yeah,
I want to discern reality. Yeah.
Okay, who's really in control here?
His associate there, the one who let you in.
Yeah. What here is useful or valuable to me?
That associate probably has some identification on him.
What here is not what it appears to be.
The man standing in the room with you is not involved. Is not a member of the newspaper.
Yeah, so Ariana's eyes haven't really, her eyes are narrow, and she, sizes this guy up a bit more, and then just, so I don't believe we were ever properly introduced. What was your name?
Oh, I'm just an in-between guy.
In between for whom?
Between you and the newspaper?
What's this guy look like?
He's human. He's wearing sunglasses. He has sort of ostentatious clothes on. Very, very not ostentatious. He has fine. He's wearing fine dark silk.
Fine dark silk. And yeah, Ariana's eyes just sort of linger over him for a while. Okay. And then turns back to the interview guy. Is there anything else you need?
If you'd like to give me a closing statement, I'd be glad to note it down.
And so then, yeah, Ariana, does, write something down for Lilia, or not write something down, but, whisper something to Lilia for her to give. basically, you know, somewhere along the lines of this city, Terrebonne, is defined by a certain character of its people, a certain vibe, you know. We, the people of Terrebonne, our attitude is Terrebonne. What isn't Terrebonne is all of these, frankly, un-Terrebonian people trying to control and crush Terrebonne and our spirit. It's time for Terreboners to rise up. It's time to take back Terrebonne and vote for Lilia. Because you know what? Sure, why not?
Right. Yep, you notes that all down. Alright, and now
Vigor,
what?
do you have any like good moves for like tailing or information gathering or anything like that?
Kind of, but probably not related to this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I have moves that are like getting when you dig up information about a criminal activity or organization. I doubt this is a criminal. I mean, if this move is useful on the
or organization.
No, criminal activity not like a criminal organization.
I don't know. He had shady vibes.
I just killed him.
Did he?
He had shades on. That's shady. In any case.
If you want to tail him, you can do that.
Which Ariana is going to. In any case.
Alright, but the interview over, do you just leave?
Yeah.
Right.
Basically.
So as soon when you're out, Lilia just kind of breaks down and starts like shaking, just like he's how did he know all that? How?
Ariana just sort of tuffles the top of Lilia's hair and like, you know, did great, kid. You're a real champ.
So stressful.
And then Ariana just sort of says to Vigor, you know, hey, take our star candidate back to headquarters.
All right.
I'm gonna look into some stuff.
I gotta take Clinton down there as well.
Clinton looks up. What's headquarters?
Lonely Pigeon, you're coming too.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah. Let's go.
Alright.
Anyways, Ariana sort of dips into a back alley and hops up to like the rooftops as soon as she can to try and look for.
Alright. Roll wisdom.
Oh no. That's very unfortunate. Vigor should have helped me.
Let's see. See on a failure. Let's see. Well, you're hopped up and no one looks up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you see a group. You see a group of people. You see like him walk out in a group of people, and he's sort of trying to blend in with that crowd.
And
you're finding it difficult to tell him apart from everyone else.
Let's see. Okay, we're going to do something interesting here.
All
We're
right.
gonna try and summon a monster.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. There we go. No problem. So.
I feel like we've been doing nothing but summoning monsters.
I roll 1d6.
Talking about them politicians,
Oh yeah, summon monster politician.
Summon our oppressors.
Okay, so 4 traits. Good. All right. So it's not reckless. It has a +2 instead of +1 to 1 stat dex. It has some all right, and I'm gonna give it. I'll count this as like 2 useful adaptations. I feel like, well, so if I wanted to make it stealthy and small, that's 2 separate useful adaptations.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so Ariana just like summons basically, a small little thing that can camouflage and blend in to like shoot down at basically as a tracker to put on him.
Right.
A little bug, if you will.
It's a tick.
Nice. Yeah. Alright, she creates a tick and, I guess tries to like maybe, makes a web slingshot to fire it down at him.
Have it roll dex.
Wouldn't that be me rolling dex to shoot it?
Sure.
Nice.
There you go. Yeah, it lands no problem.
Alright, yeah. Just like got a little tick on the back of his neck to spy on and tail him.
Alright, and what, you always know where it is?
It's a player character for me, and so I think by sort of necessity, we're psychically linked just because I control both of them,
Yeah, Are you... Wait. Psychic link? Do you have a psychic link with all of it? Hold on.
My monster... Again, it's a player character that's just mine that I...
Yeah, but I don't think in character Ariana would know everything it knows.
That's how we've done it so far.
Have we?
Yeah, when I had that like big spider I had, we did that.
Alright, yeah, alright, okay.
I talked through it once, I remember.
Gotcha. Alright. So, yeah, through the tick's eyes, you see that this guy enters into... he actually goes to the fence, the nobility place, and meets up with 2 other guys. And they start talking about paying off the newspaper to sabotage that interview.
Oh, I haven't rolled anything on it yet. I haven't rolled dex on it. Can I change which stat I want it to be a 2? Because I realized I did something really dumb. Okay, I want it to be wisdom. That's a +2.
All right.
Anyways, I want to discern realities on these guys.
Gotcha.
Look at that.
Wow.
Little champ. This thing's smarter than Ariana. This tick has better int and better whiz.
What are the tick's questions?
The tick's first of all, I guess what here is who's really in control here? Actually, let's start with
from the people they're talking about. They're talking about people. They mentioned the rat a few times, so the person in control is O'Malley.
Ah, stupendous.
What? Oh no.
Don't have to feel bad about killing these guys then. Excellent.
Oh shit.
Oh
yeah.
no.
You've given Ariana too much fucking info.
O'Malley's campaign.
Alright,
You're just gonna kill Swede's great recruit role.
They've been dead from the moment they got brought into the
Swede was gonna kill them too. It's a question of who gets them first.
Man, they thought they were so smart. Like, we're gonna take this rat for a ride. Me, all the rats, like, I'm gonna kill them. Then Ariana finds out, like, I'm gonna kill them first. No, if I kill them first, bitch.
See, the thing is, we get to this interesting thing that Ariana had genuinely not considered. that she might be forced to confront. So she decided, rather impulsively, she doesn't want to eat people anymore. What if she just has someone she has legitimately good reason to kill and kills them? Is she gonna not eat them out of principle?
Dang.
Like,
There we go.
she hasn't considered that, yeah. Moral quandary. Is it okay? Okay, here, pause the game for a second. I want to ask players, GM, this question. So, obviously, I think we can generally agree that murdering someone is, generally speaking, bad.
Yeah.
Like, okay. So, say you murder someone. If you then eat their body, is that any worse? Like, is that someone you already killed? Like, we agree the killing's bad, but
it is worse.
It is worse, yeah.
Not just on a kind of, from a lot of religious and moral perspectives.
I mean, also,
you look worse.
You're desecrating the body. So the family will never see it again. You're making it harder to identify, so it's also basically covering it up.
What if you're stranded on an island and there's no food? And, someone else was going kind of nuts, got mad, attacked you, or just in just in general,
this
you two get in a fight.
Hypotheticals never work, because you'll just stretch it to a point where, in this situation, of course.
What if you were stranded on an island with Hitler?
No, because it's still an innocent person. You're stranded with an innocent person, and you two get an argument. You get in an argument and you get mad and murder them. We agree that's wrong. You just getting mad and murdering someone. But, oh hey, that person's dead. I'm gonna starve soon. Then is it okay to eat them? Or is it any worse to eat them?
It's not okay,
obviously killing them.
It's not okay, but you can let it slide given the circumstances.
Yeah.
People back home might still go, well, you did kill and eat someone.
Well, the killing's still wrong. It's a question of if the eating is on top of that wrong, or you already killed them, might as well.
I couldn't tell you.
It's not hurting anyone.
On an individual level, I'd probably say I wouldn't do much better if I had to eat to survive, but I wouldn't be happy about it.
Well, just because that's Ariana's moral predicament right now.
All right. So, what's Tick's other two questions?
What here is useful or valuable?
Let's see.
Ariana's is gonna be mad at me. I can't believe you're actually running for mayor hard.
They've got a list of names.
Ooh.
That of people they can use to get the vote out.
Wait. Can monsters read?
No.
Okay. Good. That would be really embarrassing. That would be really humiliating if the fucking monsters Ariana summoned can read.
All right, what's the third question?
What should I be on the lookout for?
You should be on the lookout for anyone else they've brought in on this.
All right. Oh, who had the list actually?
One of the three. I don't know.
Was it the one with the tick or a different one?
A different one.
Gotcha. So Ariana, sort of tailing from a great distance. Like the one who has the list. She is personally herself gonna try and tail this guy now.
Right.
Just as soon as he gets remotely separated from the others, I'm gonna make a move.
And out of the fence.
Just in general, is not being immediately looked at by the others.
Well, he'd still be in the fence. That's a secure area, secure district.
I mean, I guess, yeah. She'll follow him until he's out of there. Might as well if she can.
Yeah. All right. Well then. All right. Roll dex.
Ooh, only a 9.
9. Damn.
I don't know why charisma's so much more reliable for me than Dex usually.
Let's see. We're gonna say you never really managed to catch him alone, but you do manage to follow him. He heads
Well.
to an inn.
Okay, before he enters the inn, then, I'm gonna make my move.
Alright.
So, we're gonna roll Death from Above.
Ooh.
Just, alright, Bungee, ooh. Only 2.
Only 2.
Yeah. Alright, so... For one thing, we have no one else notices you dropping in, and your target doesn't make a sound. So
Gotcha.
just like Ariana times, it's like the split second, he's not in anyone's direct line of sight. Someone might be like, hey, wasn't there a guy there? But, no one sees her snatch him. And
Alright.
so I think the way I have to do is for Spider's Treachery, I want to use. When you ambush a surprised or defenseless enemy, you can choose to deal your damage or roll dex. So I choose deal your damage with a hand weapon, but instead of actually dealing my damage, I want to roll Spider's Treachery.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's another dex roll. Oh, thank God. That is what we needed. So, you leap away with them, and you bind them with your webbing. So Ariana bungee cords down, grabs him, and just pulls him up to the rooftop with her bound in silk.
Alright, but he does notice you in time to make a move against you,
Yes.
and you didn't not leave yourself open for an attack. So I'm gonna say it was his in the reflexes and the time he has. He did carry a knife on him, and he does manage to stab you.
Oh no, a knife!
So you're gonna be taking damage.
That's fine.
Let's see. Take 6 damage as he gashes you across the stomach.
Across the stomach?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Whips around to just gash you.
No, not the stomach. That's where she.
Not
keeps
even the leg or an arm? How's your
No.
stomach?
You fucking leaped. I don't know. You fucking spun around as you left towards him.
Do you say so?
Yeah.
He had the knife at stomach level because he was pulling it out.
Yeah.
I just figured I was behind it. I guess.
Yep. Yeah, gash across your stomach.
Ooga booga.
So yeah. Ariana pulls him to the roof and just sort of grins. Hello there.
General Kenobi?
General Kenobi.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Yeah, so yeah, he looks at you and just says, another happy landing.
Ariana, you know what? Ariana uses it. She sort of runs her finger across the blood she has and licks it off her finger. And then, just being very threatening, playing it up is just, starts with, you're lucky.
What?
Said you're lucky.
How am I lucky?
Said I wasn't eating. I decided not to eat people anymore.
Eat him. Eat him.
Who
In the
are
meantime,
you?
You're gonna have to come with me for a bit. And yeah, Ariana's just gonna wrap his head up in silk too now. Can't see her speak. And yeah, she's gonna take him back to the Lonely Pigeon.
It's just we're gonna be having a meeting and she's gonna walk in carrying this guy over her shoulder
So let's cut back to Vigor.
Yeah.
You lead Clinton and Lilia to the Lonely Pigeons.
Yeah.
Down. Do you lead them down?
Yeah, I talked to the guys right, these two are here for a meeting.
So down there are Davros and Ortega.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Open,
Who are just kind of talking to each other. It's like, oh, Vigor. Hey.
Right, the interview went. Well, it definitely went. I brought Lilia an opponent. This man here, Vigor says, grab him by the shoulder, like, do that thing again. This is Clinton. He's a poet from the scrap heap.
Hi, wait, so what's going on here, Vigor? Is this like... you told me we'd be running a campaign. What's going on?
You need an opponent to... every campaign needs, sides.
Well, yeah,
players.
but it's gonna be a fair campaign, right? Like, it's not...
Wait, who am I talking to right now? I'm talking to Clinton, right?
Clinton. Yeah.
I never said it would be a fair campaign. I said it would be a campaign.
Frankly, I mean, it's fine with us if Clinton wins. That doesn't
whoever wins actually becomes mayor, though, right?
Oh yeah, no,
and
the
gets to make
position
the decision.
They can make decisions, yeah.
All right.
Well, we just explain. We just need the rat to not win.
Look, here's the thing. Well, actually, yeah. So Vigor knows that O'Malley is running at this point now. Like,
yeah.
Okay, so Vigor just kind of like. He kind of walks Clinton to a spot at the table and he sits him down, and then like makes sure Lilia gets seated as well, and then he sits down. And he just kind of addresses Clinton directly, even though this is probably for Davros to take over at this point. He just says, "Look, Clinton, you write words a lot, and you then say them to people, and you get strong reactions.
Yeah."
Being mayor is a lot like what you're doing now, but with actual power behind it. You just need to stay the course.
Alright, if you believe in me.
I believe in you. Yeah. Now.
Bigger light as his no screw.
I mean, he does believe in him. He doesn't believe in him to win, but he does believe in him as, like, in the sense that Vigor isn't a solipsist. He believes in him.
Yeah, Lilia sits down and just kind of starts drinking nervously and just says, "You better be careful, Clinton. Those people are ruthless. This campaign." She starts drinking. They're animals.
Now, you sat outside that interview. While you were sitting outside, did you learn anything?
I learned some people can be quite rude.
I thought you learned that repeatedly in your life already.
Well, yeah, but I just wanted this. I just greeted someone who walked in and they said swears at me.
Oh yeah, you're allowed to swear in this town. It's a lot more casual than a scrap heap.
Oh.
Yeah,
no, the scrap heap's pretty casual.
Yes, but this place is like... See, people talk up the scrap heap as this kind of lawless land where, people are just violent and you can get up to all and sundry, and people go out robbing the Clockwork Wasteland, which is a practical hellscape. You see, the thing is, they don't realize that civilization can actually be much worse than that.
Right. Ortega just kind of speaks up. So, what's this about a mayor, then?
Okay, wait. Does Davros not tell you that we're
inventing... No, Davros told me. I'm just not quite seeing the point.
Well, we invent a new official position that has legitimate power in the city and can influence decision-making, and we have put them there.
Right. Why are you doing this?
I thought that kind of spoke to itself as a criminal enterprise. We would want more avenues to make money and exploit power.
Yeah, Ortega's like, well, you sold Davros on it. Guess that's good enough for me. And he just kind of looks around and is like, but sure you're not missing a big picture here?
It'll fill me in on what I'm not seeing.
He looks around and just says, City of Grey.
Yeah.
What rhymes with gray?
Hey.
Day. May. Say. Lay, Kay, Bray, Desiree.
This is getting sad.
Yeah.
Where's Clinton?
Ortega's having a moment.
Ortega's asking a rhyming question. Clinton,
Yeah.
this is his time to shine.
Like, Clay. Clay. And they all just kind of look at him, and he just kind of sinks back down to his chair. Rhymes with gray.
Yeah, alright. Well, look, I'm not... You know that I'm not involved in the clay business quite willingly. That's Ariana's department, so yes, I'm not seeing the big picture, because that's a big picture that I have been painted out of.
Well, I was just talking to Davros about how we've moved it somewhere more accessible to us.
They have the entire city of Terravon laid out on the table. Then Ariana bursts in, kicks the door open, and just like, hey guys, I got a guy, slams the tied up informant, whatever, down on the table. And there's just massive crushing noises as half of Terravon gets destroyed.
Oh no. It's the end of days.
Look, alright, well, don't want to sound rude and dismissive, but that is basically what I'm about to sound like. That's not my department. My department is running a fight club and bringing Lilia a worthy opponent. And I'd like to think I've done that.
Right, well, you got that fight club. How much money did you make?
Already told Ariana.
Ariana will fill you in on the details.
Wow.
Will she now?
Yeah, but just know that there are people in the scrap heap chanting Lilia's name, chanting our girl's name, and that's worth more than any sack of gold figure justifies to them. And
the scrap heap's opinions are worth more than a sack of gold.
Scrap heap and fighters from our fair city who are registered voters, at least 50% of them.
Worth more than a sack of gold?
Could be a really small sack.
He's like looking at you. He's like,
oh yeah, it's good that you won the votes of people who already work for us, and like you could have just ordered to vote.
So
yeah,
what I'm hearing
vote with their hearts in it.
So what I'm hearing is you trade your pay for a good reputation.
I think I've already done that once before, actually.
Tega just like puts his hands up. You do what you will. And
I just realized that in the Yakuza plot, I am the boss who gets killed first for being the lead businessman.
He gets up and stretches. Davros, I'm gonna check up on all that business we talked about. And see if I don't have something for you by tomorrow night.
Oh, I want to see Ortega.
Alright. Alright, you can arrive.
Yeah.
As he's about to head out.
Yeah, so just wait, so do I run into him like outside the meeting room or am I entering the meeting room?
I'll say outside the meeting room.
Okay, so yeah, just Ariana's like just sort of walking in, like carrying like a tied up dude over her shoulders. Yeah. Oh hey.
Hey.
How's the project going?
We've moved it to a secure location accessible to us. Gaku and Jesus have been getting close to a magical, getting close to the winning formula, and we might be able to have good control over it. I'm checking on a few things now. I might have some interesting news tomorrow night or the day after. I don't know which. That'll
be good. If we can get it up and running, this whole mayor thing sort of happened by accident, but I actually figure it will be could synergize well. If we start messing with stuff, it can make, being able to sort of superficially control the city. Seems helpful.
Perhaps. Davros seems sold on it at least. Well, I see you've got luggage.
Oh yeah, just that's politics.
Yeah. Well, you take care of it.
Hmm.
And he heads out.
Yeah, Ariana heads down to the basement.
I just realized that just Ortega, like, like Vigor talks about like, hey, we got this clay thing going on. Vigor's like, I fight for glory, reputation, and also we install a mayor, and just this is basically what just happened.
Yeah.
Every time something else comes up, I'm about to head out.
Vigor, meanwhile, is just like, Vigor is about to head out as he just like says, well, I've delivered you Clinton. Just, Davros, if you don't mind getting him acclimatized and making sure that people know he's running. All that good
Right.
stuff.
And then Ariana walks in.
Yeah, carrying one of O'Malley's fucking cabinet.
Yeah, so Ariana just walks it to the table, then like slams him down on the table pretty hard. Hey boys.
Hey Ariana. Anyone we know?
Clinton doubles back, and Davros just looks at it and says, "You're lucky nothing was on the table."
And Ariana just, so, want to meet the competition?
Yeah, alright. Alright.
How do you mean competition?
Yeah, and Ariana sort of forcibly, painfully pulls off some of the sticky webbing covering his face and mouth.
Hello.
This one's from the Rats campaign team.
Wait, O'Malley went and got people?
Apparently. They seem pretty well funded too. I don't know what they, think they're gonna get paid, but I mean, he'll lie for anything. Ariana then does turn to him, hey, what did the rat say he was paying you?
We'll get a piece of the treasury once all said and done.
Oh, he's not paying you, like, for the campaign or anything.
We'll get our payment.
Yeah, you guys really aren't going to. Actually, he's probably planning. Actually, I'm gonna roll in to figure out O'Malley's plan. Look at that galaxy brain, double sixes, galaxy brain. Ariana's just, he's dead. He's gonna feed them to Milkshake, isn't he? Ariana just says, looking at Vigor.
Yeah, probably.
Feed to what?
He has like a slime. Has gotten quite powerful, alarmingly powerful, but he's like been feeding people to it constantly. That's usually what he does when, things aren't, when he doesn't need people, or, he just grabs random bystanders a lot. It's a good way to make a body disappear, and slime gets more powerful each time. Anyways, that's probably what he has planned for your friends anyways. He's definitely not paying you. The reason he didn't pay you up front is because he's broken, basically always has been.
Yeah, the moment he wins and you're useless to him, you're out.
Anyways, that's not what we care about. Ariana does use her knife fingers, and she's gonna pull out the list of names that he had.
Hang on, wait, Ariana. Vigor just takes a bunch of her and pulls her away for a moment. Mm-hmm. Just he just whispers to her, if he knows that now and we can convince him that's what's going to happen, why don't we release him back to O'Malley?
Maybe. Yeah, that probably works. Still, I want to find out, what he has, anything we can use. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, Vigor just goes back to his side of the table and sits down while this guy's just kind of, I don't know, laying down prone on it.
Ariana pulls out the list and, tosses it to Davros. This was a list of people on O'Malley's campaign team, was it?
No, it's just a list of people of interest to them. Okay,
yeah. They were looking into these guys.
Davros looks it over. This is a list of employers. in the city. I think the top employers, actually.
Well,
Yeah. Collectively, these people employ about a third of the city.
well, that means O'Malley's probably about to try and, target all of them. That's bullshit. And then Ariana's gonna go to the guy and look, well, frankly, kind of pissed off at you. You kind of stabbed me a bit. But, other than that, I can recognize that you guys have just been, like, completely duped and swindled. I don't know. What do you want?
You mean, what do we want?
No, like, you specifically. I mean, like, honestly, we could probably let you go. Like, it's not like, you know anything, like, of importance or significance, and, like, I don't know, I kind of feel bad for all your friends. Like, they probably deserve a chance to, not get eaten and not waste all their time on something that's not gonna pay. Or, like, I don't know, if you're feeling feisty, we can always just keep you prisoner through the election. I mean, we can kill you too if you really want, but, like, I don't think there's a need for that.
I just want to say, meanwhile, as Ariana says this, O'Malley's having massive sneeze attacks.
Why don't you just let me go, lady?
Alright, so in the meantime, we should probably give you a bit more information on exactly who you're dealing with. Anyways, turns to Vigor. How do you describe O'Malley? That feels like a good time. That feels like a time to cut to O'Malley.
I've got a story about. I've got a story about your boss. Story just kind of sticks in my mind a bit about the kind of man you're working for. You know the town of
not saying the kind of rat.
You know the town of Wetwood Coven down the road from here.
Yeah.
They have a ceremony for unbelievers and heretics and sinners and all that, where they take you and they throw you into the tree in the center of town, and it essentially forces its way into your mind, into your soul, tells you how to think, how to act, to repent. O'Malley went in there twice and came out completely unchanged.
Right.
And now he commands a being that is probably the single most powerful and devastating thing in this city. I don't care if you've got interests and can control 1/3 of the population in this town. He's more powerful than that, and you're right next to him, and he's lied to you, and you fell for it. You thought you were in control. You are not in control.
Roll
he killed your neighbor.
Maybe,
Can I
maybe
assess?
bring up the neighbor is petty at this point.
Roll.
You're in danger as well, and 10. I needed that.
10. Alright, yeah, he looks at you and just kind of says, I'll have a talk with my associates.
You do that.
How can you all
yeah.
O'Malley like this?
How can you
Yeah.
do?
How
Davros,
can we
do you
all
have
be
any
back
questions?
Having each other in a circle.
Davros kind of looks him over and just says, How do you have influence over these 8? And he looks at him and just says, connections, deep pockets, ability. It's a lot that can do. And then he gets up and just says, am I free to go?
Unless either of you have anything for him.
Vigor shrugs.
No.
Yeah, Davros just says, whatever.
Bandages are for health, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you let him go?
Ariana... Yep.
Yeah, we let him go.
Yeah,
Vigor
alright,
walks
yeah.
him up to the door and opens it. She says, right, he's out.
Yeah, he's scared.
Actually, do we want to, like, blindfold him to take him out?
That might be wise.
Yeah, Ariana does, like, web over his eyes and just, lead him around,
Gotcha.
It's Spider-Man over the city a bunch and then just
Right.
like put him in a random street.
Oh no, I meant like just Vigor. I thought Vigor was still
Oh,
gonna
okay,
leave
yeah,
him out,
Vigor
but
just like
yeah.
yeah, you went and like Vigor just like picks him up and like hoists him over and then just kind of like goes out, like does a really long, wide, winding route around town and then just drops him off at the city gates. Just kind of like aware that no one in town fucking gives a shit about these
Right.
kind of things.
Oh, Snake. I'm just saying it would be hilarious if he just dropped him off outside of O'Malley's house without knowing. It's
What would be
fucking-
the chance? What would be the odds?
I don't know.
How many houses
I
in
don't know,
Caravan?
yeah, I don't know what the odds of that would be.
Well, O'Malley covered his own house in his campaign posters, so I just see a house with a bunch of campaign posters, and I just like, I've walked in like circles and done random turns and gone back and forth a bunch. So yeah, I figured now I just dump him there. Like,
Right.
you're good, right? In he undoes his binds if he has like his hands tied or anything, and says, right, in 30 seconds you're allowed to take that. You're allowed to take that off. Yeah. You're allowed to take your blindfold off, and Vigor then just like wanders off.
Right.
The
In a
30
completely-
seconds thing. Oh, well, no, I guess, yeah, to get around a corner so he can't track you.
I mean, he may not listen to me, you know. Says,
Right.
It doesn't matter anywhere
Yeah.
near that much.
yeah. It's
We
it's
almost
a
just
bit
let
of
him
flavor.
walk out of his own volition.
Yeah.
Ariana does, yeah, sitting talking with Davros. She like does bandage up her, cut though.
Yeah.
She's gonna need to see someone. She probably has a couple scars on her torso right now. That like she's gonna need to get some work done there.
Actually,
She
Well,
actually
she-
does muse about that to like Davros, just like
Yeah.
I'm getting all cut up these days.
Neo, indoors.
Why do you
O'Malley
need to cover? Why do you need to cover your scars up?
Ariana does think about that a bit, and then just after a while sort of shrugs. Guess I don't really anymore.
Yeah. If you're gonna be making money this way instead of the old way.
Does Davros? Does Davros know? Like,
Yeah,
how
yeah,
much of
he-
Ariana's past does he know?
He knows she was a prostitute.
Well,
Pretty sure O'Malley blabbed.
Yeah, O'Malley said
oh, I had forgotten about that.
a while ago. Yeah.
Did Ariana know that?
Yeah. She
Oh.
was there.
Oh, was she? I don't
Yeah.
remember this. Well, there you go.
Also, Neo.
What?
This might be a bit of meta bullshitting, but since Vigor dropped him off out of sight of O'Malley's house, O'Malley, was looking outside. He saw Vigor. It's like, God, that goddamn PR guy brought Vigor to my house.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh,
Vigor basically just fed him to Milkshake.
Yeah, no, O'Malley just opens up, sees him, and he starts dragging. He's gonna try and drag him in.
What?
No, he's not like he's like I cut him loose and he. after
Yeah,
a
he's
second,
fine.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
not like roughed up. He's not.
Are
like,
you really
like-
gonna try and have this guy eaten? Like, as far as you know, he's still on your side.
Oh, O'Malley kind of okay. O'Malley does this like peek out the door and just says, "Hello,
Oh, rat.
you."
Yeah. We should have a
Oh.
little talk, I.
Did he not
Uh-oh.
listen to a
Uh-oh.
word I said about how dangerous O'Malley was?
Yeah, you seem to have brought someone to my
No.
door.
No.
But
Wait,
sure.
okay, can we... I want to make a request, though. I want to, like, sort of flash back a bit, and, like,
Yeah.
what has O'Malley been doing? I'm curious where he's been today. In the interim. We really haven't gotten O'Malley today.
Yeah,
He's
what
been
has O'Malley
walking
been doing
back
today?
and forth in his house with brandy in a smoking jacket, thinking about how great it's gonna be when he's mayor.
Oh, well,
Smoking a
he
pipe.
used the early part of the day to just he walked around like, "Hey, vote for O'Malley. Hey, vote for O'Malley." Doing big spectacle out of it, like that. Like, here, soon you will have your first election, and who do you want to vote for? This this, pointing at the poster of Lilia, or me. I am one of you. I'm the vote for people. So, coming these elections, vote O'Malley. Should I roll like charisma for that? Or something new?
It's funny that you're going for the people when you're explicitly the like elite old money conservative.
Oh no, O'Malley just cares about himself. He's more
It's like instead of actually his campaign nickname is like instead of Old Daddy Conservative, it's O'Malley Conservative.
Except O'Malley uses it like, I'm gonna conserve your way of life.
I think that is basically the idea of conservatives.
Yeah, that's what conservatism is.
Yeah.
Oh,
conservative is very much a deliberate word choice.
Oh yeah. But yeah.
What did you think they were conserving, Swede?
No. Hands. No, but that was just a dark moment. But yeah, no, O'Malley, he makes he tries to drum up support for himself.
Yeah, roll charisma. Yeah, you got away with words. People listen to you. But yeah, he says, yeah, we should probably have a talk.
A talk? Yeah, you brought someone to my... It seems that you got someone to my door.
He brought me.
Yeah. Yeah, you say that. Maybe we should go inside and talk this over a nice glass.
No, I don't. I'd rather not talk inside.
Really?
To be quite honest,
I'm gonna grab a beer.
I need a breath of fresh air.
He's going to die.
Actually, how is Milkshake been doing today? Is she sleeping or is she?
Yeah, she's been sleeping mostly.
Okay. Actually, has she been up and at him?
She's been up.
Is she up right now or?
Yes, she is.
O'Malley looks in and just he kind of motions to her like if this guy is something she wants.
She looks him over and just says, and just winks at you.
Okay, you sure? Are you sure, man?
I'm pretty sure. Listen, I feel like we should rethink our little arrangement. There seem to be a lot of people who have there seem to be a group of people who have an issue with you.
Oh,
some really powerful people.
Oh, I doubt it. Who would this be?
Someone who can spit webs and gash and take me up to a rooftop at a moment's notice.
Gah. No, don't listen to her. She's just lying to you.
Well, regardless, it's not something I expected to be involved with. So, frankly, I'm out.
You're out?
You're out.
Okay, then.
And he starts to walk away.
Hey, Milkshake. This guy says he's out of our campaign.
Well, then. And she appears in front of him, startling him. If you're out of the campaign, why don't you get in me?
Ooh. Hey, by the way, this is my girlfriend.
He starts to scream, but she very quickly covers his mouth.
What a dumbass.
Yeah, and brings him back inside.
Jesus Christ. Well, so much for that. So much for saving these people's lives.
He tried to walk away.
So, the guy who was at the newspapers, who has the bug on him, how's he doing?
He's doing fine. He's sleeping at this point, probably.
Boring. Well, guess we'll hear more from him tomorrow.
Maybe.
Oh, God. What, is he gonna get eaten too?
Who
He
knows?
dies spontaneously in his sleep of a heart attack.
Okay, so
Turns out O'Malley got the death note
yeah.
off screen.
So, what do you do for the rest of the night, Ariana?
Once the guy's gone. Oh, it happened.
Oh, O'Malley killed him.
Yep.
Was there any good justifiable reason, or was he just metagaming?
No,
it
he
so-
was just a massive dumbass.
Right.
The guy said he was out and tried to walk away.
Yeah.
He didn't read the fine print.
You know what? He deserved to die. Instead of trying to save his friends, he was just like saving his own skin.
Right, and then those two are gonna turn up as like, which one of them was that, by the way?
Oh, it's Horn.
Oh,
I never liked Horn.
So now it's just Gibbs and Sawyer.
Which one's the one who's bugged?
Gibbs.
Gibbs. Summon Monster really is the coolest spell Ariana has.
I just can't believe he's dead. It's just,
He was such a deep
I
character.
can't believe Horn's dead.
what a tragic waste of life.
What a tragic waste of our time.
Okay.
We let him go, and I agreed with Swede's bullshit. Drop him outside my house instead of drop him at the gate.
Yeah, you really doomed him there.
Yeah, I thought it would be a big symbolic gesture of, oh, I'll put him outside the house with all the campaign posters for the monster, not realizing the monster was inside. There's a short story in that. What a tragedy.
Yeah.
Absolute tragedy.
So,
Also, whose fucking birds keep chirping?
Mine.
I don't think
Mine.
anyone's the
The one-
worst.
again, they sound fake. I really feel like you're trying to fool us into thinking there are birds outside.
Why would I do that?
I don't know.
Neil,
It's
what do
not
you
my
think?
fault I live in the idyllic countryside.
Neil, what did you
How
think?
much longer are we going, by the way?
Not too much longer.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm too good to keep going anyway, because it'll be a last
So,
session for like a...
Davros looks around, and so Davros looks at you and says, "Well, so I was figuring, might as well formally."
Oh, actually, I should say, as soon as the guy's out, like, and up the stairs a bit, Ariel's like, oh, I put a bug on another one. I don't know if we can trust him, so I didn't want to mention that in front of him, but I have a, a bug
Right.
on one of them.
Well,
He's like going to bed now, but
I'd like to schedule a debate for tomorrow night in public. People
Well-
like a good people like a good dog and pony show.
exactly.
And if there's any way to get O'Malley unendeared to the public, is to have him speak at them for an extended period of time.
Yep.
So, you two, he points at Lilia and Clinton. You two will be debating each other on policy or whatever. Just try to come up with things to say about what you want to do for the
Oh,
city.
we can. Ariana like points a thumb at Clinton. Oh, we can absolutely let him write his own speeches. That'll be great. He's a writer.
Yeah, I'm a writer. Fantastic.
Ariana sort of winks to Davros. Trust me, it'll be great.
Right. Well, in that case, I suppose our meeting's adjourned. And then Clinton stands up and says, "Before we adjourn our meeting, I just want to say, this is a great opportunity. Vigor, do you get home? Do you get back at this point?"
Yeah, I just walk. You just hear it,
Yeah.
the door slamming upstairs.
Yeah. Vigor, it's good. Thank you for this great opportunity. And I just want to say, I'm dedicating this to you. Mayor, one afternoon I said to myself, why isn't the superintendent more territorial? Now regional is just the thing to get me wondering if the superintendent is extraterritorial. Amaris, however hard she tries, will always be angry. Now enraged is just the thing.
Wow, he's
Get me
sexist.
wondering if the mayoress is irate. One afternoon I said to myself, why isn't the Burgess more non-fat? Now heavy is just the thing to get me wondering if the Burgess is dumpy.
Ariana's like dying, like doubled over, trying not to laugh really hard. Her hand is like on Davros's shoulder.
I swear by all my artistic merit, I will do my best in this race.
Vigor just kind of looks past Clinton at Davros and just said, see? Got a real live one here.
And yeah, he takes off upstairs, starting like writing along the way.
Okay, right. Well, that's the most tiring thing I've done all day. I'm not talking about carrying that guy.
Wow.
Clinton's
Lily,
the Mariana Williamson of this debate.
You just hear Lilia go, wow.
Ariana, like, just like tears in eyes. Did I not tell you?
Yeah. He's great.
Vigor's just pouring coffee and just like, he's going to himself. Yeah, I saw that coming.
Feel the love tonight.
Ariana's like, I had almost been worried. Maybe he'd be a bit too endearing, but no, yeah. Terrebone's gonna eat that boy alive. O'Malley might be able to beat him.
Yeah, I'm actually a bit worried that I just brought someone to their death. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da.
Okay, let's do end the session here, because I want to do the debate for our next session. That'll be a whole thing.
Be a 3-hour long debate the whole session.
Yes. So, bonds? Any bonds?
I'm not sure I have. I spent most of the session away, so I haven't really advanced any of my bonds.
That is true.
Yeah, I feel like it wasn't a big player interaction server. We have developed into complete and utter PvP, though, in a very interesting way.
It's social PvP.
PvP by fraud. Yeah, social PvP.
It's Crusader Kings PvP. That we're just stabbing affiliates. This is a more healthy version of PvP.
Yeah, we're not killing player characters, but we really are just an utter and complete, like, the party right now is just no longer party. Like, O'Malley is our #1 enemy right now. You know what's great about this? You know what's really, really fantastic?
What?
If O'Malley wins the election, he's going to fucking die.
Wait, what?
The dragon! We need to bring someone up from nothing to tops. So if O'Malley wins the election in earnest, we just die. And him too, because he's part of the pact.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like, he's not from nothing. He has Milkshake. He has a fucking mansion. Runs our part of our organization. Like, if O'Malley wins, all three of us have failed and will immediately die. O'Malley is, like, that's the thing, we say PvP, it's not like we're dying. No, O'Malley is fighting to get a party wipe.
The dragon stopped me when I tried to kill O'Malley, but it's a real double standard that he's not stopping O'Malley from running in the mayor's race. Legitimately.
The dragon's gotta be, like, crying with laughter constantly with all of this going on.
These are the biggest idiots I've ever put through these trials, and there have been some real fuckers.
Like Snake. Like, Costin couldn't do this. Costin isn't capable of, like, out of spite choosing to run against a party in a campaign, knowing that if he wins, all of them, including him, would die.
No, he was more self-present. He was wise enough to recognize a trap like that.
Even Costin has nothing on genuine, authentic, homegrown Swede characters.
Oh man, I think honestly, I get during that section.
You
was gonna say-
forgot
Did you
about
just
this-
actually forget that the reason we were doing this is because the dragon would kill us
No.
if we didn't raise someone from nothing to power?
No, not that. But
O'Malley
did.
genuinely thinks he has nothing.
Yeah,
Keep that
true.
in mind.
Yeah, that is the thing about O'Malley, is that nothing will ever be enough for him, ever.
I mean, he feels like he's at the bottom of the totem pole, even if he has milkshake.
And a fucking mansion. And all these people working for him.
It's not a mansion. It's a nice house. It's not a mansion.
Well, it's a mansion compared to fucking Vigor's place.
Shit.
Bang.
Shit.
Bringing that in character spite out.
Sorry. I know you were saying end of session, but actually can just have one detail.
Oh, sure.
You know, like, so Vigor's back in town, and Ariana sort of says to him, actually, past few nights, I haven't been, using your place. I've actually, been busy. I've just been crashing here with, Lilia and Davros. Clinton needs a place to stay, though.
Vigor was like putting on his coat. Vigor was putting on his coat and walking to the door, and you say that, and Vigor like goes absolutely still. Like he's just like looking at you, and he's like, like Vigor was like, are you doing that on was that on purpose? Is this like it's
Ariana is grinning ear to ear.
Why do I feel like as soon
Vigor
as
just looks at Clinton and says, go upstairs. I'll be with you in a moment.
I feel this is playing when Vigor
He
just
has
wakes up.
stars in his eyes as like he dashes upstairs.
Vigor's like, he gets upstairs and like goes through a door. Vigor just says, why are you doing this to me?
Hey, I've been sleeping with Lilia. You think she's not annoying?
Huh?
As Vigor just says, Vigor just like grabs a newspaper and he just kind of like does a thing where he's like rolls it up and just points it at Ariana as he walks out and just says, misery shouldn't beget misery, and he just turns and walks up the stairs.
Hey, Ariana's like, no, Ariana's like, I mean, if you're really bent out of shape, I could go back to the apartment and we could have Clinton sleep here with Lilia.
I think they would like that.
What?
So yeah, he's sleeping at my place. Alright, see ya.
Ariana's very amused.
Nice.
It just cuts to like,
Okay.
after the long walk home, like, Vigor's carrying groceries with a fucking French loaf sticking out, and he just like, opens the door and like, just stops and says, alright, there's some ground rules. Now, with
course.
O'Malley, I had a rule that if he was in, Milkshake was out, and if Milkshake was in, he's out. The rule with you is, if you're in, your notepad's out, and if the notepad's in, you're out.
Wait, but what if someone steals my notepad if I leave it out here?
They won't.
But they could read it and steal my writing.
They won't.
That's all I have, Vigor.
It is. So, did you ever play Did you ever play Rocky for the GameCube?
Yeah, who hasn't?
Well, in the Rocky games, he has to train before each fight, and the training's really intense, isn't it? He has to do things to himself and to his body he doesn't want to do, which isn't true, and that's not how it's besides the point. Vigor's making a lying point here. You need to depend on what's in here, Vigor says, pointing at Clinton's heart and not in here. And it points at the notepad.
Oh.
Well, I thought he was going to point.
He looks at it and just says, "Ugh. Okay. Where do I need to put it?"
Yeah, you go inside. Vigor opens his neighbor's apartment. and just hides it in there.
Gotcha.
Like, even Figure feels bad. Like, that's an insult to his memory.
All right. Well, so, have bonds updated at the last minute?
Oh, and Vigor
maybe?
also does break out a futon for him.
Nice.
keeps-
Well, I'm
very
pretty sure
following.
Ariana would have a web futon still lying around.
Oh, there you go.
There you
I mean,
go.
there's probably quite a bit of spider silk, like, about the place by this point. Ariana sort isn't, you know, tidy.
I think I b-ball
No, yeah.
build reputation as a fierce warrior.
Yeah, you did, definitely. So no bonds, though, for anyone.
No,
Yeah.
well, not for me.
Gotcha.
I might, but we'll do the other stuff first. I might. I'm
Alright.
gonna look at
Did
some
you
stuff.
bring harm to someone weaker than you?
No.
No.
Sweet,
Did you
what's
shift
going
danger or
on?
blame? Swede?
Did he?
Shift
know.
danger or blame? From yourself to someone else?
I don't know if I did. I don't think I really did. No.
Nah, yeah, you didn't. Let's see. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Dude, I feel like we did, but yeah, we learned more about the politics of Terrebone and the different like political powers.
Yeah, yes, you absolutely. Did you overcome a notable monster or enemy?
Fight Club.
The Fight Club.
Do we all
Did-
take the experience for that?
Did you, yeah. Did you loot a memorable treasure?
No.
Nah.
No, we'll take an XP for playing. And did you have a bond?
I think I
I
do
leveled
actually.
All right.
I will have as little to do with O'Malley as possible for the rest of my life. That has turned into... I'm trying to think of a way to put this. While we are still manipulating O'Malley, I think we might officially be split apart from the dragon.
That is.
Damn.
That is a
What?
weird.
I'm trying to think of, because there is probably a cleaner way to word that.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure.
The dragon is the only thing keeping us in touch.
If it were not for the, if it wasn't for the dragon of
Can
these
I make a
lands, I
bond
would
with the
have.
dragon, which is I need to ring him ASAP and say this is fucked.
I guess it's more that just like the dragon is the only thing keeping us from being. But even then, we kind of are just being antagonistic at this point.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Fuck all of this. Oh, actually, I had one, so I am gonna keep that. But then I also have Milkshake is a monster like me, and O'Malley is one far worse. I don't want to be like them. O'Malley's ego is so profound that he is earnestly trying to win an election that will get all of us killed. I could never be as bad as him.
Nice.
I can't believe the character growth that O'Malley has gone through while being essentially the same thing of becoming more powerful, yet still thinking he has nothing, while abusing the power he does have that he didn't have for every possible advantage.
Alright, is that it?
Yeah, I'm trying to
so.
decide. I leveled
Alright.
up, so I'm trying to decide what to move to take.
Oh, well gamed. Well gamed, though.
Well,
me.
Vision.
Snake, you're going tomorrow.